So sometimes people might say, well, why do doctors need agents? They make a bunch of money. Does it really matter? This is a silly example, but I'll share it because I think it brings the point. I was working with, this is about 2 weeks ago, I was working with 2 urology residents, both coming out of training, both in Dallas, both general, so identical. They were going to the same practice in the Dallas area. I got their contracts. Contracts are identical, except for one thing. One of them had a $20,000 signing bonus. One of them had a $35,000 signing bonus. What's the difference? There was no difference. Why was there a difference? There was no reason. It could have been a typo for all they cared. But the fact of the matter is those 2 doctors who I was reviewing their contract at the same time, they had no clue that one of them was getting paid just off the bat $15,000 more than the other for the same exact work. Now, that may not ruffle your feathers too much, but when I see that, I see red. It's like, why is one doctor's, these are identical contracts down to the letter, except for the signing bonus. And so my job then is to rectify that, make the client who's underpaid aware, but also try to bump up to create a high tide that raises all ships. But I guarantee you, if you sit in a room of doctors and you ask them, hey, how much are you paid? How much are you paid? There's gonna be some disparities.